We've got a PHEONIX FORCE deck for you. I'm having a ton of fun with this. Did really good in Conquest on the ladder. You got to know when to snap, but I feel like that's the case with any deck. We'll show some B-roll here, but I want to show you the Marvel Snap Zone builder. We put this in here right now. We do have Doctor Strange in here. I eventually sub him out for America Chavez to try to refine what I get a little bit. The link for this deck builder is going to be in the description below. Marvel Snap Zone's got a good builder here that I like to use anytime I'm trying to build out stuff. And it had PHEONIX FORCE in there before he was released today. So that way I could take a look at this and think about curve and how I might want to play him. This particular deck, the way I was playing it today, it's about trying to get Human Torch and more ideally, in my mind, Multiple Man destroyed. Hulkbuster is there to build those up prior to destroying. You need to destroy by turn 4. No matter what, you have to destroy turn 4. Now, if you do not have the cards you need on turn 3, where if like Hulkbuster's not there, I typically try to destroy on turn 3. So that way I'm like, well, I know I'm not going to Hulkbust on turn 4. If I get it, I'd just be destroying. So I destroy in turn 3 and maybe use some cards to move around a little bit on turn 4. It's nice to use Iron Fist at the end of turn 4. So that way, if you are able to play PHEONIX FORCE on turn 5, it's bumped automatically by the Iron Fist. But you're moving it all over the place, and then potentially on turn 6, and you're going to Heimdall as well. The Strange and Ghost Spider can be used for sort of that last turn with any plays with Dagger, even a late Human Torch play. But you're looking to get multiple win conditions here. And some of the games you're going to see that honestly, I didn't even get PHEONIX FORCE. Sure, he's got a great potential in this deck as well, but let's check out some gameplay. All right, so to start, we get Mirror Island. We got 2 of our move cards, which we want to be able to PHEONIX FORCE with, and a Cloak and a Phoenix. So I'm actually waiting. I don't want to put Human Torch over there. I want Multiple Man over there. I'm going to feed Multiple Man, hopefully get a Destroy card that I can feed into this. They've got Quinjet, 2 Raptors. That's not going to make anybody happy. All right, so this is great. So now I just need a Destroy card. If I can get the Destroy card in either next turn or the one after that, it's a for sure snap, I'd say. All right, that's fine. Mantis, interesting. You don't see that very often, right? Turn 3. All right, let's see what we get over there. Sinister London. That's cute, but I'm not messing around with it. And we get Iron Fist. So we have to pull a Destroy card here. We pull a Destroy card, we Iron Fist, and then we are sitting in a really, really pretty position with that Multiple Man. We haven't gotten a Heimdall, but we can at least move some things around. And we've got Sinister London, but one of the things that's sort of funky with Sinister London is the copy does not get moved. I was playing around with this a little bit and it just doesn't work right. All right, so give me a Destroy. I need Carnage and or Venom. All right, here we go. So this is perfect. We want this, and then we will do this. And then next turn, we will PHEONIX FORCE over in Sinister London, and we will see how things shake out. Love getting it this way. This is what you exactly want, Angela. All right. We eat up Venom. Let's go ahead and snap. We'll see what happens if they stick around. We get some decent points there. All right, they're snapping too. So this is fantastic. So we're going with PHEONIX FORCE here. Even if I can't get great things here, it's not the end of the world, but we're going to have a pretty big card here. And I can Carnage mid if I have to. I don't know. It'd be great. Well, we're going to get America Chavez turn 6, but we're getting a couple pretty solid PHEONIX FORCEs out here to be able to play in. And I feel pretty good about that. They've got some sort of, why would you not play that into Sinister London? What are you doing? All right. That's okay. This has to be a bot. Or is this a bot? What is happening right now? All right. Like, look, like, if I lose this, good God, good. So now I'm getting 15s. That moves. Goes here and it duplicates. All right, that's super solid. All right, so let's move that there. And we got to play Chavez there. So I feel pretty good about this. So I'm moving a 15 left. That's going to give me just enough to beat him. But the problem is, I think, let's undo. Let me see here. So yeah, okay. So this is guaranteed to put Chavez left as well. So I got this. Now, the weird part is that I don't understand what this person's doing. Maybe I'm going to see and get my learn on here. We'll see what it is. So there's Chavez and she goes there. Devil Dino. All right, is that I don't see, yeah, that's not enough. So maybe they did think they were going to win that and they were just sort of playing around, but I don't understand why you would not put Iron Man to the right as opposed to whatever's happening in the rafters. Either way, the thing that I like to see here is like, look at all of these multiple men. Look at the size of Venom. There's a lot of good solid cards here, and this is the exact sort of game that you want to get with this deck. And again, if you want to drop Chavez for maybe I guess Shuri, but I was using Doctor Strange before. You could always do that. All right, so we start with Iron Fist. I like what's happening here a bit, but I normally like to lean into multiple man a little bit. Human Torch can get a little funky, but we would be able to build something pretty solid here. I'm actually going to skip because I want to lean into multiple man and Human Torch more as sort of a secondary. Ooh, that's actually, go ahead. All right, so this is what we want to do here. We want to do this, and then hope the Great Web pulls it in, but worst case, we're going to Ghost Spider. So we're going to go ahead and start moving this thing around a little bit. I'm not going to worry about it too much. And then ideally the Great Web brings it back in. It takes Angela. All right, so we can skip 1 or 2. All right, let's go ahead and bring in, oh wait, no, because Sakaar could bring in any of these. So you know what though? You know what is if it brought in PHEONIX Force right away? This is risky, but why not, right? Let's just do it. Let's get that thing out of there because Sakaar is going to bring us in PHEONIX Force because they know I'm shooting a video here. I told you. PHEONIX Force. Oh my God, that thing is going to get huge. It is going to be huge. And I'm moving all over the place. That's a lane right there. Oh my God, really? Wow. What? All right, we're going to just wow. Actually, no. So we don't want to. All right, so actually we're doing this. Let's go ahead and go over here and hope that maybe picks up the Human Torch. We'll see. And then honestly, I'm going to make basically I can move that thing out of everywhere every single time. Go to Human Torch. Ah, that's all right. That's not the end of the world. Still get some more points on the board. And then if Great Web decides to take, and I don't even care at this point, that's fine, honestly. I do need to start getting some other. All right, so Human Torch is just getting gigantic out here. All right, so we're gonna put in. All right, so we're gonna move this. We want Dagger. We want this, and we're gonna pull in Dagger to get a little bit more on the board. And we'll get our America Chavez last turn, which fine. And actually, the better play there would have been to Ghost Spider the Dagger over to the right hand side, and then that way, if the Great Web pulled it, it would have gotten a little bit more points as well. But that's okay. So there's Iron Man. Ooh, Iron Man, look at you. All right, so America Chavez. I'm going to go ahead and put Chavez in mid and then move Human Torch left. And I think that's about as good as a play as I can get. I'll let him get whatever he's going to get with that Iron Man on the right-hand side. Getting 18 mid. Not too bad. Oh, you know what, though? If he's smart, he'll leave himself a spot mid and fill up left. And then that way he can pull his Iron Man mid. That would be the right play. Now, can they anticipate that? I don't know, maybe. They might just be thinking, oh, he's going to leave his Human Torch there, but he can't beat 80. That's just insane. So I actually, now that I think about it, probably the better play for me would have been Human Torch mid, America Chavez left, because there's no chance to get the Iron Man mid. But this is thinking through a lot of the different steps here. We'll see how it plays out. And that's exactly what happens. That's exactly what I was worried about, is pulling that Iron Man mid is exactly what he's going to get. And it's going to give him way more points. So Oh, wait, what? Oh my gosh, that's hilarious because he didn't play anything on the Iron Man. Why would he not play anything there? Oh my God, what are you doing? All right, I literally thought I lost. I was like, well, because I just assumed that they'd play something on the Iron Man there, but all right, whatever. All right, so we start with Iron Fist, Dagger, Venom. We will see if we can get a actual Human Torch or multiple man in this. They've got a Human Torch. All right, so we've got some move action going on. I wonder if they're doing similar. There's our Human Torch, so we can go ahead and play around with that already, and we can destroy Human Torch next turn, and then we can actually actually start, if we get Phoenix Force, we can start moving that around quite a bit, which will be fun. We don't want, oh, that's all right. So since it's a 7-turn game, we're gonna go ahead and do this, and then we'll Venom it. All right, so they're doing the exact same thing that we're doing here, so that's fine. But we do not. All right, and there's our Phoenix Force, which we'll get next turn, and we will be moving this around like a mofo. All right, so there's their Deadpool, there's their Venom. Maybe they're leaning into this with a heavier destroy deck. Nice, love that. All right, so let's go ahead and Phoenix Force this, and then we are going to snap and start moving this stuff around quite a bit. We got a couple turns to get that Human Torch pretty big, and we can also be building up our Cloak and Dagger play a little bit. Now the problem here though is that it's now a 114, so if that's fine, I'm not even worried about that, to be honest with you. What else are you gonna play there? All right, Deadpool. So you're gonna get your Deadpool bigger, and you're gonna null somewhere probably. All right, that's fine. We'll do this, we'll do this, we'll do this. Actually, hold on a second. Let's do this, let's do this, and then let's do that, and we will go from there. All right, and see what they're putting. Probably Deadpool again in the middle. That allows them to get into the middle as well. You're welcome. Now they've got a Phoenix Force that is also Human Torch. So where are we all gonna play? Theirs is 8. Mine's already 28. We'll go here, 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 and here. And that is how we're gonna play this. And I think it's a solid play, but they've got that Deadpool that they've been building up. Don't think it's enough. I don't remember if it was 9. Wish it showed how many times destroyed. They could also have a pretty high null here. We're gonna roll with it. Hopefully whatever they move mid, my dagger helps get a little bit bigger. If they move Human Torch there, that's gonna obviously be huge. 16, that'll be enough to win, but that leaves them exposed left and right. If I was them, I'd take Human Torch to the right hand side, win that, move Venom mid. Yep, so that's the good play there. All right, so what do they play mid? Go win right. I should win left. But the question is what are they playing mid? Forge, which is Mr. Sinister, so that's gonna blow up. That's not gonna be enough for you there. And I hope you don't have a Killmonger. Yeah, that's not enough. All right, so that was a good play. Interesting deck on their part, but even with Human Torch, you can build it. But again, this is a 1 after it merges, so I don't know if that's the way it's supposed to be, but that's the way it is at the moment. So we swapped in America Chavez to sort of try to make things slightly easier. I could lean into my Human Torch on this one, which wouldn't be so bad. We're gonna go ahead and do that because I don't like to necessarily risk. You might not get multiple man. They play a Sunspot, so we'll see what we do with our Human Torch here. All right, that's, oh, there's a, so this could be fun. So Human Torch here will be pretty big. I'll put Hulkbuster next turn, and then on turn 4, I'll Venom, and on turn 5, I'll Phoenix Force. Now, the issue is, though, I still need one more lane. So the Phoenix Force by itself should be able to win. I mean, really left. I can just put it over there. But I need to win another lane here. So we will see. And they're probably going to fill up the raft. So that's not going to be any fun for me. And you know what? They could have a Killmonger too. So there's a lot of risks in doing this with Human Torch. Now, the good thing is once I do this, the Killmonger is not going to be able to do anything to my Human Torch. So it protects that Human Torch. The risk now is a Shang-Chi. And they're just filling and filling and filling what they've got going on here. So let's see. We're going to put Phoenix Force on the right-hand side. Actually, I take that back. What we're going to do is we're going to put Phoenix Force. Oh, I can't play it. So I'm going to put Phoenix Force here on the left-hand side. And then on turn 6, before I play Heimdall, I'm going to move Phoenix Force to the right and then Heimdall it to the midsection. So I think this should win. He's at 11. We'll see what happens here. I'm not snapping because I don't know, depending what the right-hand side is, I don't know if I'd want to. All right, so wave. That's fine, actually. But he's going to for sure win. He's for sure going to win left. That is just, it's too big, unless for some reason, yeah, I take that back. So what we can do here is we can go like this. We will have then 19 left, which should win. And then we should win mid, no problem, with both Human Torch and Iron Fist. I don't think they would leave just wave on the right hand side, but I would lose with that. That's the only thing I don't like about that. But it's risky to do this because I'm definitely losing with Venom left-hand side. So I think this is probably my best play without a snap. Oh, and they retreat. So I think just the fear of the Human Torch was good enough there. All right, so we start with Raptors. PHEONIX Force, some move cards. We don't have anything that we really want to get to build up here. So we'll see how this shakes out. We got a Heimdall Initiator. I mean, I can do this and then move things around. Isn't the end of the world, honestly. So I'll probably go ahead and do that just to get some points on the board a little bit. We will now Ghost Spider that dagger over here. Oh, what random card do we get? Strong Guy. That's terrible. All right, so we still have not gotten what we really want for our PHEONIX Force. They'll go ahead and gain the advantage of this Warlock situation. So they've got a cloak. Interesting. All right, so that's really good for me now. So I can go ahead and move my dagger without messing with cloak. All right, so here's this and here's this, and let's go ahead and move one over there. Oh, wait, actually, I need to do this now so that I can get my PHEONIX Force next turn, and I'll play that on the right-hand side. All right, so they get a Jubilee here. Hela, interesting. All right, I'm Snap. I was going to say, I feel like I had that 1-1 regardless. It's an interesting Hela deck. I'm not sure what's happening there, but again, you get to see the potential of where you're building this and how this could work out. Wasn't a great setup, but not a bad one. You start building a little bit, and then you've got some cards you can move around late. All right, so we start off with our multiple man. Obviously, we got Ghost Spider and Heimdall. Ooh, the Fist Tower is a problem, though. So that's a problem. Big time problem for this deck. That's the truth. It's got a Storm logo. Maybe they'll storm it? That'd be nice of them, wouldn't it? That would be nice of them. So I need to bounce around between these two decks, to be honest with you. So I'm going to go ahead and start building my multiple man on Fist Tower, and I'll try to avoid doing anything about moving into that thing. All right, give me my PHEONIX Force. All right. We'll start playing with this over here. We'll do this, and then we'll cloak next turn if we have to, just to play around with those two sides so that we're actually building our dagger and our... Nice. We wanted that. All right. That's perfect. Thank you, Italo. All right, I like everything that's happening here. This is now what we want, and we will play PHEONIX Force next turn as well. We're gonna snap because we got Heimdall as well, and we will be able to get what we want into that location. Now we will do this, and we will do this because we need to be able to get those cards moved to the left-hand side, and then the final turn we will probably just Heimdall on the right. I'm not sure what they're doing with Daredevil, but maybe they've got a Professor X that they could play, but that wouldn't win any location. It would lock me down somewhere, but not going to prevent me from... I mean, I guess you could do it mid, and then I can't really do anything about winning left, and the best I could do is Heimdall on the right-hand side, which isn't bad, but if they have a pretty solid big card, then I lose right. All right, so they go heavy right. We'll see what they've got going on here. They've figured out that I've got a move deck going on here. And let's see what else they've brought. So a Professor X, a Wasp, which I'm not sure how your math works there, but mine does do that. We'll do this. We'll do this. Yeah, I was like, what is happening there? Look, they messed up their math. But again, I think that no matter what they would have done there, I wasn't sure how they were going to come back. Clearly some sort of Evo Control deck. All right, we start with multiple man, Ghost Spider, Dagger, Iron Fist. Not a bad start. We need some Destroy, Hulk Busting, and PHEONIX Forcing. All right, Super Flow, so we obviously don't want to play into that. We'll go ahead and play multiple man there. Probably Carnage it next turn unless I draw Hulk on turn 3, because I won't want to sit and wait to risk that. Interesting. You know what? They're probably a full Destroy deck. All right, I'm glad I didn't play that blind right. Dark Dimension really stinks for move, and Super Flow makes things very hard. I really want to try to get Dagger in play here, but I don't know how I can do that, because if I go here and then this next turn, then my left-hand side only has one spot. I mean, it's not the worst in the world, but we'll just go ahead. We're going to roll with it. So they play a 3 to the right. That's probably Killmonger over there, which isn't that bad now. All right, so let's... Oh, nice. And there's our Phoenix. And do something with that. The truth is it doesn't really matter. So we're going to build up our dagger. We need our dagger built up. And then we will Phoenix into, I don't know, wherever I want. We'll see. Probably left-hand side, but our dagger will bounce around a little bit. I'm pretty confident they're probably high. Well, no, there's a Killmonger. All right, that's even better, honestly, for me. Oh, it's a much better. Wow. So we get a bunch of points there. Now, we don't get anything from our ghost spider, but that's not a big deal. As far as the dagger mid, turn 5. So now we've got our PHEONIX Force. And dagger will not go. All right, so we want to make sure to play PHEONIX Force mid. Actually, this is gone, so that's not there. So that's fine to play that spot because I can still get these 2 to the left-hand side next turn. So I will, let's see what they play mid. Now, this is going to be I'm going to snap. I don't even need to see what they have because I know my dagger is going to get big over there. Yeah, that's fine. All right, I don't even care. So I'm going to move this here and then Heimdall here. These 2 go left. I get this. Yeah, this is good. And then I should win mid, no problem. All right, so we're Heimdalling here. What is happening here? Am I missing the tape here? Do I have to go back on the tape? I mean, luckily I won, but still, that was a multiple man, wasn't it? We're going to actually end it on that one because I want to go back and see, but you can see the power of this deck. It is really good. It's a ton of fun. I'm sure there are different variations of it. You've got to be smart about when you snap, all that sort of thing. But honestly, I feel that way with any deck. There's a couple different options as far as win scenarios. Let me know what you think could definitely improve this deck in the comments below. Appreciate you guys making it this far. If you want to hammer down the like button to help support the channel, or if you found this helpful at all, share with your aunts, uncles, nieces, nephews, all that sort of thing. And until next time, hope you have a wonderful day.